Hello bitches, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Bauer Beauty. Today we're going to talk about Amazon skincare. One of you asked me about this months ago, literally during Vlogmas, and I kept meaning to set it up, but did you guys hear that? I think the Blue Angels are in town for Memorial Day. It's hard to organize because you got to go through your whole order history and like copy and paste, and like it just can be like a little bit labor intensive going through your order history. It's such a hard job. And if you don't know me, I'm an esthetician, the founder of a skincare company called Bauer Beauty. We do have our best summer ever sale happening right now, which is 40% off all of our skincare. But this is like one of the biggest sales of the year. It's like just a massive discount. And I get stressed every year. I'm like trying to do the math, make sure the math is mathing to make sure I'm not fucking myself because the profit margin is so close to it. Make sure to check it out. It's going on through Monday. So that's what we're gonna do today. Of course, I have none of the products here in my person, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you on my phone as I'm talking about the product, okay? If it seems like I have an extra big attitude today, it's because I do. First product, love this product. All of these products are not products necessarily unique to Amazon, but they are products that I purchased from Amazon. Some of them are unique to Amazon, some of them are drugstore products. If any of you do not know, I sell my skincare on Amazon. That is how I launched my company, is through Amazon. So all of my skincare is sold through Amazon. So I'm very familiar with the Amazon skincare landscape. This is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost SPF 50. This is one of my favorite drugstore sunscreens. Actually, I was just in the drugstore yesterday and I was looking for a really good SPF 50, really good drugstore SPF 50, and I could not fucking find one. And I was like, is the Hydra Boost literally the only SPF 50, drugstore SPF 50? Because all of them are SPF 30. I'm not talking about La Roche, I'm talking about classic drugstore brands, CeraVe, Cetaphil, L'Oreal, Olay, like the classic drugstore brands. I'm pretty sure this is, if not the only, one of the only SPF 50s at the drugstore, and this product is fantastic. In fact, I'm wearing it today. It's one of my most used sunscreens. I wear this a lot. It is watery, it is thin, it is gorgeous, it is beautiful. Oh my God, it reminds me of the Isntree Hyaluronic Watery Gel SPF 50, that one. It reminds me of that one, like a little bit, only that one's better. Honestly, that one's better, but this one is very similar. It melts down into like this watery consistency, not oily at all. It absorbs right into the skin, makes your skin look plump, makes your epidermis look so plump and gorgeous. And it's SPF 50, and it's just so good. It's one of my favorites. Next product is a product I talk about a lot on my channel, like since the beginning of time. The Face Shop Rice Water Light Bright Cleansing Oil. This is something I continue to repurchase over and over again on Amazon, or on Amazon. I used to buy from YesStyle, but now it's on Amazon. Like, I've been buying this oil cleanser since the beginning of time, like since probably 2018 when I started really forcing myself to buy skincare and experiment with different formulas. This is the formula I consistently come back to. It's one of the first oil cleansers I tried, and it's still one of the best to this day. It's very watery thin. It is gorgeous. You can use it morning or night, and it will break down makeup, or it'll work on clean skin. A lot of these, like, this is what happens. Like in the morning, I go out for a walk, I put sunscreen on, right? But then I come back and I want to shower, wash my face, and get ready. A lot of these oil cleansers do not work on sunscreen that is like fresh, because we're talking just having it on for a couple hours and then wanting to wash it off. You need a strong oil cleanser for that. This works. There are multiple that work, but this works. Not all of them work. So yeah, this is the bomb. It has a really annoying fragrance, but you know what? It's never irritated me or bothered me. I mean, it bothers me because I'm like, this is a bad fragrance. It's just perfumey and not in a good way. But it doesn't irritate my skin. Next, the Medix Retinol Body Cream. I'm on a journey of retinol body creams. I keep trying multiple retinol body creams. This one's a really solid, cheap one. So there's different categories of like anti-aging body care. There's like body care that's like extraordinarily expensive, that's stupid. And then there's like body care that's cheap as fuck. And so there's really no in between, actually. That's kind of where my brand is gonna fill in the gaps. It's gonna be like the in between, extraordinarily expensive and dirt cheap, to the point where I don't even know if the formula is good enough to work. So this is a formula where I'm like, all right, well, I'm glad it has retinol in it, but like, is this even gonna work? you know, like the body needs strong actives. It's like a lot more resistant than the face is. The face is a lot more sensitive and reactive to ingredients, where the body can tolerate a lot more and it needs higher percentages. It needs stronger formulas. So I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if it really can compete on that level, but it is a good basic just to throw some retinol in there and get it going. I love it. I love the fragrance of it. Actually, it does have a fragrance and I love it. I love the pump. I love the formula. The formula is like buttery but spreadable. It's like moisturizing but creamy, and like it's a great formula, and I enjoy putting it on. And that's a big thing, because you want to enjoy putting the formula on so you continue to put it on. If you don't like applying the formula, if you don't like using the product, then you're not going to use it as much, and you have to use it in order to get results. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing self tanners in this one. We are not doing self tanners, honey. Alrighty. Next is another oil cleanser by Hada Labo. This is the Gokujun cleansing oil. If you look up cleansing oil on Amazon, all the products will be linked below, but it's the yellow one. It's the one in the yellow bottle. It is like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not the greatest. It's kind of watery, but when you apply it, sometimes it feels a little thick, and I hate thick cleansing oils. I like cleansing oils that when you apply them, they just melt like butter, baby. They just melt, and that's what I like. And this one is not exactly there, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I mean, for $13, it's not horrible. Babo Botanicals Daily Sheer Fluid Tinted Mineral Sunscreen is fantastic and gorgeous and beautiful, and I'm obsessed with it. It is so amazing. SPF 50, mineral, a little bit of tint. You can't go wrong. It is a very light fluid. It's watery thin. It reminds me of the La Roche, but the La Roche is even slightly creamier than this. This is very, very watery. It's a universal tint. I mean, it's really offers just very slight coverage. You can wear it kind of as a base on those natural makeup days, maybe just with like a tad of concealer, but it is gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with it. It's the perfect tone. It's like beigey. It's not too warm or too cool. It's just a very great neutral, beautiful, easy peasy SPF 50 obsession. Next, another sunscreen that I do not understand the hype around. I literally don't understand the hype. Even this has 4.7 stars. It's quite high. The Innisfree SPF 36 Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. What is the hype? What literally is the hype? It smells like lemon. It smells like citrus essential oil. It's really unpleasant, honestly. I don't like the smell of it. It's definitely a transparent formula, and it's not greasy, but it's only SPF 36, and it's not like the most impressive formula at all. I don't understand the hype. Is it because it's so cheap? I mean, it's $16. It's not even that cheap. There are sunscreens that I've shown here that are that cheap. Like, the formula is creamy. It feels creamy when you're applying it, but it's not oily or greasy, but it feels like it's about to be. But then it winds up actually being, you know, not greasy, but it's not matte. It's a weird feeling. If you touched your skin, you would feel the moisturizer, like you would feel the moisturizer in it, but it's not matte, but it's not greasy. But I just don't like that feeling. Like, I want it to dry and feel and look like skin. Okay, next is a product I returned like same day. I just literally hated it. Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Tinted Moisturizer by Paula's Choice. SPF 30. So first of all, this showed up. It was $12, right? And I didn't realize it said travel size, but it's literally like, you guys, for $12, I got this much, a half of an ounce. $12, 1/2 of an ounce, okay? So it shows up and it's micro, teeny tiny micro miniature. So I immediately got turned off. Now the full size is 40, so it's not like outrageously expensive, and the full size is 2 ounces. So I guess it makes sense mathematically, but I was like, this is gonna last me like 2 uses. This is not in my life's plan. And then I swatched it, and I didn't like the tone of it either. I think there were like 2 things. It was like the fact that the tone was off, and it was so expensive, and it was such a small bottle. I was like, oh, none of the above. So yeah, no thank you. Next, the Misha All Around Safe Block Soft Finish Sun Milk. The formula is gorgeous. An SPF 50, very watery texture, and it kind of looks like the Silk Canvas from Tatcha. You know, the Silk Canvas liquid primer. It's like a light pink and it feels very velvety. That's what this looks like exactly. It's light pink and it's velvety. Because of the fact that it's soft finish, it does have that like velvety feeling. So that's really nice, but the fragrance totally turns me off to the point where I just don't really use it. I don't really use it at all. But, you know, some people don't mind the fragrance as much. I do. I think it's offensive. And because it's a leave-on product, it matters more to me than a rinse-off product. A fragrance I don't like in a rinse-off product is obviously becoming rinsed off. This stays on the skin and I don't enjoy it. It's not pleasant. Oh, this sunscreen is one of the best sunscreens in the universe. One of the best sunscreens in the universe is I talked about this earlier, Isntree Hyaluronic Watery Sun Gel SPF 50. This is literally the best sunscreen on earth. It is very comparable to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. That's the one I compared it to. This sunscreen is flawless and gorgeous. It is literally a watery sun gel. That's the perfect description. It's literally so watery and it's like a bubble of water, and then you put it on your skin and it melts like water. And it just like absorbs right away and makes your skin look so plump and hydrated because it's like there's no oil, it's not greasy, it's just straight water, like a big drink of water for your skin. And it's SPF 50 PA4. PA4 pluses, UVA, UVB. So it's not only the cosmetic elegance of it, it's not only the innovation of it, it's not only like the performance of it, the utility of it, but it's like the fact that like it accomplishes what it does within that formula. It's like SPF 50 PA4 plus, like is crazy good. The best of the best. So SPF 50. I just love SPF 50. This sunscreen is freaking deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because it is so amazing. Okay, Aveeno Body Sunscreen. Aveeno Body Moisturizer with SPF 60. This is very good because SPF 60 obviously is amazing. A lot of these daily body sunscreens are 15 or 30, so this one is 60, which is amazing, and it's not greasy as long as you put it on right out of the shower. Like if you apply it on dry skin before you're getting ready to leave the house, it does get oily. It does feel a little oily, but when I apply this like directly out of the shower, it dries down matte, and I like the performance better that way. But this is one of the only body moisturizers I know of that is not that greasy and SPF 60. It's like such a high SPF for not much compromise, because sometimes you're compromising a white cast or greasiness, but this one doesn't have any of that. It is sheer, it is non-greasy, and it is SPF 60, and it's just easy to use. Throw it on out of the shower just to make sure you have at least one layer throughout the day on your body. Next is the Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm by CeraVe. This is a 2 out of 10. Those 2 points are literally just because they tried. They're trying, but no, honey, this does not pass quality control. This is not up to par, okay? This is just not up to par. CeraVe has great formulas, and so maybe it's just because my expectations of CeraVe are higher. They should just be doing better. They should be giving us more. They should be giving us better. It should all be better. It should all be better. It should all be better. But whatever. Fuck it. This is what they gave us. This is what they gave us. So this is what we have to deal with. It's chunky. It doesn't melt down. It doesn't rinse clean. It's just not that good. Okay. Next is the Color Science Total Protection Face Shield SPF 50. Now, I actually returned this because I thought the formula was kind of impressive. But I didn't exactly like how thick and creamy it felt. I'm very much a watery sunscreen, watery foundation is my jam, and this was not it. This was very creamy. This was kind of like creamy and slightly thick, and when you put it on, it looked very opaque. And I think once it dried down, it did kind of look more skin-like, but I just found it unpleasant for the price. The price is $50. Okay, $50 for a sunscreen. I want to love it. I want to have many enjoyable experiences with it. I do not want to be like feeling greasy and gross every time I apply it. Okay, next is something I just cannot live without. I cannot live without this. This is the SPF 30 Aquaphor. I think this is my favorite product on earth. Some people ask, doesn't it taste like sunscreen? And like, the truth is, I think it does a little bit, but it's better than any other sunscreen. It's better than any other daily lip sunscreen that I have found. Like, I'm not gonna wear a tinted lip balm for daily use. And a lot of the other ones I have tried taste way worse than this. So no, this one doesn't bother me. I love it. It's gorgeous and I can't live without it now. It's only $4 on Amazon. At CVS, it's like they sell it in a pack of 2 for $9. Vanny Cream SPF 30. This was new, so I purchased this when it came out, but I purchased this last March when it came out. It is not good. Again, it's very greasy and rich. And so now I only use it on my chest and my hands and my body, which I don't really like my body to be greasy either at all, but it's just I have to find a use for it, obviously, and I'm not going to use it on my face. It's too greasy and it's only SPF 30, so it's like maybe if it was SPF 50 I could get away with it, but no, it's SPF 30, so I do not care. And it is transparent, so that's nice, but it's greasy, so yeah, no thanks. Timeless 20% vitamin C. This is like the dupe for the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, although there is no true dupe for the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, but this is similar because the consistency is similar. Like, the formula is watery thin and it is a 20% CE Ferulic as well. It's not the same, but it is similar. Now with this, you have to apply it on dry skin, I noticed. If you apply this on wet skin, it's not strong enough to apply on wet skin. I'll apply the SkinCeuticals on wet skin because I want to temper down the pH. Like, I want to bring the potency of it down because it's so strong. But with this, it's not as potent, so you have to apply it on dry skin in order to get any efficacy. Otherwise, it just feels like nothing, like you're not really doing anything to your skin, and you're probably not. So, but I do recommend this. It is good. It's a great everyday vitamin C serum for $20-ish. Next is one of my favorite cleansers of literally all time, the Aveeno Calm and Restore. This formula is gorgeous. It's like, it's a gel, but like a watery gel, but it like gets your skin clean, but it does not strip the skin. It does not foam. It is a very interesting, unique combination of behaviors. It's like, it's very watery and bouncy, but like somehow it gets everything so clean and like it gets your skin very clean. I mean, I use an oil cleanser before, obviously, but it's gorgeous. It's literally amazing. And it's one of the best drugstore cleansers and it's only $9. Okay, next is the Juno Skin Cleansing Balm. This is a great cleansing balm. Kind of smells like lemon sorbet a little bit, so the fragrance is nice, like the aroma is nice, and it does all the things I like a cleansing balm to do. It melts down really nicely into like a more watery substance. It rinses very clean. It's a good product. I have no complaints about it. but I haven't used it in a while, so it's obviously not one of my favorites of all time. Okay, Vichy Capital Soleil Face Sunscreen SPF 50. So this is awful, genuinely awful. It is so awful because of the smell. I bought this because I love, like, the packaging obviously reminds me of like the La Roche, and I thought maybe I could find a dupe for the La Roche, or, you know, I don't know, maybe it's when it comes in that type of packaging, it means it's very watery thin, and it is watery thin, but it's just not, like, it smelled so bad. That's the number one thing I remember about it. But I feel like it also had a white cast, or something else was wrong with it. It was probably really greasy, but the smell was definitely offensive. So that was one of the things that I hated about it. My goodness, these fucking choppers are serious. They're like black ones that are hovering. Yesterday there was one that was like vibrating the whole building. It was really bizarre. Actually, I think that was maybe the angels. Okay, anyways. Juno Cleansing Oil, Aveeno Calm and Restore, Avicii Soleil, whatever the fuck. Next, Paula's Choice Skin Smoothing Retinol Body Treatment. Now this is as many retinol body products, micro miniature. It's like they're either too small, too expensive, or too weak. It's just chaos, which is why I can't wait for Bauer Beauty's product, which will be launching soon. This literally, I'm craving it. I'm like, my body needs this so bad. Like I just need a body product that works so fucking bad. This is Skin Smoothing Retinol Body Treatment. This was okay, but it's just so small. It's only 4 ounces, so it's gone in like 2 weeks. You really don't even know. You really don't even know what it's doing. Like sure, it says it has retinol in it, but it's like, I don't know how potent it is, and it's not big enough. So fuck that shit. Okay, next, one of my favorite sunscreens from Amazon, Beauty by Earth Tinted Mineral Stick SPF 30. Do they still sell it? Yes, they do still sell it. That's good because I couldn't find it recently. This stick is amazing, so amazing. Oh my God, it's the perfect tone. The perfect tone for my skin. I don't know how it's gonna be on everyone's skin, but on my skin, this is great for reapplication. It's about this big, so it's like, it fits perfectly in every crevice, and it's just great for in the morning as a base, or for reapplication. It's just so gorgeous. It like, when you reapply throughout the day, it kind of mattifies and blurs and camouflages. So it's like, it's almost like it just refreshes your makeup. Like it's definitely gonna take your blush or your bronzer off, but it keeps your foundation or whatever intact because it's kind of reapplying it as it goes. Oh my God, it's so bomb. Next, a product that's very popular that I literally hated with a passion. This product really pissed me off because everyone says how good it is. Klairs Black Gentle Cleansing Oil. Black Deep Cleansing Oil. It's no. It's like one of those oil cleansers that feel a little bit thicker. It's not as watery as I like. It's like more slimy, and it's very difficult to rinse off. I don't know what the hype is. I genuinely don't know what the hype is. This is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. I scrolled all the way back to 2021. It's crazy when you scroll through your Amazon memories, when you scroll through your Amazon order history, it's like you remember certain time periods of your life. And like I remember, I was scrolling this morning looking through my 2021 skincare purchases, and I just remember this time period in my life. Like I saw the things I was buying, and it was like 2021 was a fun year. It was a fun year for me. Okay. Australian Gold Tinted Mineral SPF 50. This is gorgeous if you are not wearing makeup for the day. Like it's a gorgeous sunscreen that is going to dry matte as matte can be, but it almost dries kind of like a clay mask. So you can't really put anything on top of it, otherwise it gets weird. It's kind of like a thick, rich, moussey formula, but when you spread it out, it's weightless. So it's a really interesting texture, and when it dries down, it kind of zaps all your pores together and just like makes your skin look buttery smooth, like so smooth and so gorgeous and so beautiful. And the tint, at first you think it's gonna be too orange, and then it dries down and it's the perfect tone of beige, like neutral beige. And your skin looks poreless and flawless and gorgeous. But again, I'm not gonna wear it under makeup. So whatever day that you could use this where you're not using makeup, essentially I would recommend this for sure. It's gorgeous. It comes in 3 different tones as well. I got fair light. I think that's it. That's it, lovers. Those are my Amazon skincare recommendations and purchases. Besides my products, of course, I didn't mention a single one of my products because I will link them below for you. I didn't mention any of my products for 2 reasons. Number 1, I actually cannot purchase my products from Amazon. Like Amazon won't let me because they know I'm the seller, so they won't let me purchase. And then next, I purchase all of my products from my website, but that doesn't mean I don't recommend getting them from Amazon. I love getting that shit from Amazon, obviously. And second of all, it's just kind of self-explanatory, I guess. Should I have mentioned my products? Okay, so I forgot if I did an outro or not. That's it. That's all my Amazon skincare purchases for the last 2. It's only been 2 fucking years. 2.5 years or so. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, like this video, go buy Bauer Beauty Skincare while it's on sale, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.